More than 10,000 pages in the criminal investigative record paint a clear picture of Catholic deacon George Brignac as a monster who had molested or raped more than 24 boys from the 1960s to the 1980s, always avoiding significant punishment and continuing to interact with Catholic schoolchildren as recently as 2017. Brignac was arrested in 2019 and died last year at 85 before his trial could begin. He was charged with first-degree rape of this man, who's one of the altar boys in this picture when Brignac oversaw the altar boy program at Our Lady of the Rosary.
That he was a pedophile on a massive scale, multiple children, and they allowed him to continue doing it and placed him in positions where he could just continue to do it and live his life without any repercussions.
We and our partners at the Times-Picayune New Orleans Advocate found an important piece of information buried in the prosecutor's files. The Catholic Order of Christian Brothers had kicked out Brignac in 1960, long before a panel of 3 archdiocese priests ordained him a deacon in 1976. Records show 2 of the 3 priests called Brignac defensive, but they approved him anyway. Brignac's own brother, Father H.L. Brignac, later told police the reason Christian Brothers kicked him out was for being, quote, too friendly with boys.
I had no idea about that prior to reading about that in the news and then reading through the files from the police and talking to them.
This man already collected a $550,000 settlement from the Archdiocese in 2018. Now he's suing the Christian Brothers Order, claiming they could have stopped Brignac from ever becoming a deacon and getting access to him and more than a dozen other boys.
They could have saved a lot of people, a lot of trauma, just by doing the right thing, and they didn't. They rather save themselves than other people.
The Christian Brothers teaching order is separate from the Archdiocese of New Orleans. The order is active in 4 schools in Louisiana: Christian Brothers School and De La Salle High School in New Orleans, Archbishop Rummel High School in Metairie, and St. Paul's High School in Covington. The order did not respond to a request for comment about the new lawsuit. David Hammer, Eyewitness News.
Brignac was arrested 4 times on rape and molestation charges, but again never convicted. He died in July of 2020 after his trial was delayed because of COVID.